Okay, I started.
So my name is Adebukola Plasi, and I'll be taking this session on vision boarding. Now, the idea behind it is for us to, ideally sit together and then look at what we want to be doing for the next year, and then source images with which we use to represent our decisions. Like if you make a decision that you want to add a new product to what you have been selling so far, you can just take the image of the product, let's say a mug, then you paste it on your vision board. I'm adding mugs to my sales collection, the things I'll be selling and marketing next year, you understand? So fine, you can just write it out also, but the idea behind the vision board is actually to have it in image format. So in order to do that, let me read out options. You can, if you're on your computer, you can open your Pinterest or your PowerPoint. On your phone or on your computer too, you can open your Canva, even Pinterest, PicMonkey. Open a blank page right now, and then just name it 2023 vision board. 2023 vision board. When we are done, you can download your vision board and use it as your screensaver on your phone or your computer, or you can print it out and paste it somewhere close to you where you can see it every day in order for you to take appropriate actions on it. So let me ask the two people who have joined us, which software will you be using? This is an interactive session. Please, I'll need you to unmute yourself so that we can talk.
Hello. Hello.
We can hear you.
Okay, I'm using the notes on my phone.
So
good evening.
What app will you be using?
I'm not using app. I'm using the notes on my phone. Then I will now save it on my on my phone. Then I will not save it on the screensaver.
Okay, you prefer the text, not images.
I believe I should be able to insert an image on it. I believe I should be able to.
Oh, nice. That's nice. What about you, Peter?
I'm still trying to figure out the app I will use because basically it should be an app that one will have easy access to. For me, like Pinterest is not. I know pins are but it's not an app I use regularly. I just basically use it for maybe SEO research. So I'm just trying to figure out the app I'm going to use.
What about Canva? Do you use Canva?
Yes, I use Canva. I do use Canva. So, but if one wants to use
okay, if Canva, you have Canva,
yes, I have Canva. So how is one going to do that? The process for using Canva? Is this maybe something I'll try to Google.
Yes, just open a blank image for now. Let me see. Let me share.
Okay, so can you share your screen? I think I'm going to need to make you host for you to be able to share your screen.
Oh no, you need to stop the whiteboard. That's what it's telling me now.
Okay, so let me stop sharing. Let's see if that works.
Okay.
Once I figure out how to stop sharing.
Okay, while Adenike works on that, we can continue our conversation. We'll be looking at our businesses from different angles tonight, and we are going to start with the legal aspects of our businesses. What can you do next year to improve your business? So the questions I have down to ginger you now is, is your business registered? Do you want to have it registered? If you're a business name, do you want to move it to limited liability? Are your taxes in shape? Do you know how to pay them? Do you pay them, or should that be something you want to work on in 2023? Also, do you have a business bank account, or are you still receiving business money in your personal name? Do you want to open a business bank account, or maybe the bank you are using has, not been so cool for you? Are you planning to change? Those are the questions. Also, you might be considering your branding, brand name, brand colors. What has been working? What are you doing business as? Is it as, are you doing business as Adebukola Basi, even though you have a business name? What are the decisions you need to make, for the coming year in order to upgrade your business? All these legal things, there's really no growth if you don't do them. So those are the questions I want you to ask. And as you're asking, like I said elsewhere, I struggle a lot with issues surrounding taxes. So for next year, I'm overcoming them. I've noticed that, year on year, I get more adept at it. But I want 2023 to be the year that I don't need to call people up before I, let's say, pay my tax or something. I want next year to be that year. I hope it works.
Amen.
But the idea is to just
okay,
try.
so just to share with you, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so for me, for my legal, one thing I've written is that I want to ensure that I settle my taxes before due dates, because I realize that I'm paying a lot of what they call that thing, fines, because I'm not paying that penalty. Yes, penalty.
Okay, penalty.
Thank you, because I'm not paying as at when due. So that's one of the things that I'm working on, just to share, to help maybe someone that needs to. Welcome, Rachel. Please let's know if you can hear us. Sorry, Bukola, sorry to take the floor. The floor is back.
No, it's an interactive session, like I said. If you want to share your thoughts, please just let us know and you'll be able to do that. So this is my Canva page. And the first thing I want to put is I want to work better on my taxes. So whatever your decision is, you can share if you want to, or you can just go to your page and put it down. I want to do better concerning taxes. I think this is okay. It has both the text and the image. That's why I prefer it. That's why I chose this. And the calculation. I've tried to work with my sister here, Sister Boo, before. I'm sure she can understand when I say those things confuse me, because I've stressed out over it some years ago. So, is everyone done?
I think I'm done with my legal.
Okay, so how are we doing on that? Should we move on?
For me, I'm ready to move on, but can others speak? Are we ready to move on? If you're ready to
go ahead.
Okay. If you're ready. If you have any question, please just raise your hand so that we can know and we'll respond. Thank you.
Okay, moving on now. We'll move on to the practice of our business. This practice for those who offer services, this is when you actually get to do what you promised someone you would do. For instance, if I collected your document that I will edit it for you, the practice of editing it, that's what I mean here. If you are selling products, the practice of making sure you open your store daily, attend very well to clients and all of that, those are the things. So what is it about the practice of your business that you want to, you want to change the way you do it or upgrade for the coming year? What would you say it is?
Okay, is there anyone that wants to share with us?
Hello.
Please go ahead, Sister Shay. I can hear you.
Okay, for my own business, my plan for this coming year is that currently what I do mainly is wholesale. So I'm trying to I'm still trying to figure it out how to go about it in such a way that bakers can come together, that they will be breaking bulk. What I do now mainly is to sell wholesale to people that resell. So now I'm trying to get across mainly to the end user where they can get the item cheaper by breaking bulk, by forming a group and buying a bulk. Then each person can take their own share, whatever. So that's what I'm trying to figure out how to go about.
Okay. Thank you for sharing.
So I think you can just put that down as wholesale collective or something. Or what do you think? What is a terminology that best describes that? Hello.
Hello, yes.
Okay.
I'm free to talk. Did you hear what I said?
Yes, I did. I was asking, is there a terminology that will best express that?
Work, sharing, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Okay, bulk sharing should do. That's if you put down bulk sharing now, you won't forget what you mean tomorrow. You understand? Anytime you go back to your vision board and you see bulk sharing, you remember, oh, I was trying to plan how to get people together to do this. And that's what matters. Forgetting is the problem. And that's why we're having a board to remind us of what we said we will do for our business to grow. So I think bulk sharing is a good term for you to use.
Okay.
And I think the idea is a good one. It's also a way of expanding your reach, because I'm sure more people, one of the ways people have learned to cut costs is to buy in bulk. So even when you're marketing, you can use that, to market to others to come and buy. For me, there's some software that I want to make sure I don't lose my access to them, the paid version. So that's why if you look at my board, I hope everyone can see my screen. I just put. Hello.
I can see your screen. I can hear you.
Okay, so yeah. So I just have that. I need my software to always be available.
It's not showing me.
Okay, maybe you can refresh or something. Is there anyone else that can't see?
From this end, I can see the screen.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Mr. Buki, you may need to reshare to restart your phone. Are you using your phone?
Sister Shay.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, I'm using my phone. Yes, I'm using the phone.
You may need to, I don't know, maybe restart.
I'm using my phone. Okay.
Yeah, so moving on now, let's look at other parts of it. Let's look at our marketing. What about your marketing would you like to improve in the coming year?
Okay, I guess what I put for practice actually falls under marketing really, because and I actually started it this December, but I plan to strengthen it. I want to set up a community for people that want to buy property in 2023. And so I plan to get people together, share information, things that will help them, make the money they need, etc. So that I know that I have a pool of people that will come and buy my properties for me. So I guess that should fall under marketing, right?
Yes, is a marketing.
Because I put it under practice before.
No, it's not under tax.
Okay.
It's better under marketing, like you said. Okay, so what about your social media, my people? What would you like to improve in your social media? Do you have a website? What would you like to improve?
Is there anyone that wants to speak? Because I don't want to be the only one speaking. That's why I'm not speaking, because I have a lot I want to say, but I don't want to be the only person speaking.
Mr. Peter.
Yes.
Okay, so what about your marketing, your social media presence, anything you want to share, anything you want to work on?
Okay, for me, basically, it's why I've done a bit of organic, this, at least towards the end of this year, I think I achieved a little bit of consistency, trying to build up followership by providing valuable content. I'm looking at the angle of paid ads, and something I want to incorporate into my marketing in the new year. I did a little bit of paid ad, but the challenge of having Facebook banned account was what slowed me down, and so it's something I want to work on in the new year, and no matter what the devil likes. Yes.
Can I ask a question? So is there a reason why you're not considering having your website, so that whether you're banned or not banned, you don't have that concern, because whether it's one account or others, is there a reason why you're not considering your website? Because I think you do have valuable content. I've even reshared some of your content on my website. So is there a reason why you're not looking in those directions?
Okay. No, I do have more or less, I'll call it a blog. You understand? I have an existing blog. And so basically when I started the campaign for consistent content, it's I don't know who simulated me creating that thread. There's someone's post I saw where the person started creating threads on Facebook. My plan actually is I will harvest those threads and later upload it on the blog. But what it did for me was basically that's the threads on Facebook. What it did for me was it made it easier for me to create the content. For example, I just want a step, I just create a post on it, and then I save it. And so when I come back again, probably I'm tired or something like that, I come back again, I go back to that thread and I continued it. So it somehow made my content creation process easier by taking it as a thread. Yes, I planned harvesting those posts and posting it back on my blog. I do have a blog for that.
Okay.
Basically, yes, I do. Yeah.
Because one other thing that I found helpful for me is to have like pinned posts on my profiles and all that, link people to where I am. So even if we are all day in and high, I still have a pinned post that you can go to. So anyone that's coming on my Facebook, for example, for the first time, will see my pinned post. And I think I've put as much information as I believe is required on the pinned post. I don't know if it's helpful for anyone in terms of social media, because there's a question Bukola had asked about what about social media. It's in the chat. So I think that's where she wants us to go next.
Yes, social media is actually a very powerful tool, as we all know, I'm sure, to reach people. And so it's very important that we don't ignore it in our content marketing. Like Peter said, he's going to harvest his, post from there, and then make sure, you know, so you don't, because all of these platforms, they also have their weaknesses, they have their strong points. So you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. Whatever works on social, please do your best to rework it, you know, for blog. Whatever works well on blog, rework it for social. Where possible, you know, link them. Where it's not possible, then don't force it, and all of that. So I think we can just put that down as content marketing. You know, your focus on content marketing. I think we can put it down that way. We need to, some of us actually.
Okay, sorry, we have 10 minutes. We'll soon be running out. So I'm thinking we should all log out now and then log in again.
Okay, someone on WhatsApp says she's been trying to get in.
Yes, I've been trying to get her in as well, and she's not. It's not allowing us. I think it's network on our end.
All right. So we log out now.
Yeah, I think we should all log out now, and then we'll...
Okay.
Okay. So let's log out. I'll log everyone out anyway. Then I'll log us in again. So stop routine. Where is stop recording?